Me out there. There we go. Thank you. All right. Good morning, everyone. I'll start again. Great. Thank you for coming today. Of course, in the pandemic, we had to limit attendance. So I appreciate your understanding of that, and I appreciate all of you who are watching online and helping pay your respects by participating in this event, whether you're here or online. Before I begin, I wanted to recognize some key folks that are here today. First, with some former center directors, Mr. George Abbey, Michael Coates, also the head of human spaceflight, Kathy Leaders is here with us today, and her deputy Ken Bowersox in the back. And also the A&M Corps of Cadets, Squadron 17. You notice them walking in, and they're going to do a great presentation for us later. So thank you all for being here. I also want to mention we are really blessed today to have members of the families of the Challenger and Columbia crews. So I'll introduce them as well. First, Cheryl McNair and her daughter Joy are here today with us. Matt Gillian, Lorna Onazuka's son-in-law, is here. Thanks, Matt, for being here. Sandy Anderson is here today. And Evelyn Husband Thompson is here with her husband, Bill Thompson, and then Laura and Matthew Husband are here as well as other members of their family and friends. So great that you could all be here today. It's really an honor. So I want to do a quick rundown of the plan. So I will make some remarks. Then Cheryl will come up and make remarks. Drew Foystel will come up representing the crew office, and then Mr. Abbey will speak. And after Mr. Abbey speaks, then we will do a moment of silence and then a flyover. And then, of course, the Corps of Cadets will do their presentation. Then a small group of us will then continue into the Grove to lay flowers at the trees where we memorialize the crews. So every year we are here to honor those that lost their lives in the 3 major NASA accidents. But today is also the 35th anniversary of the Challenger accident. I was not working at NASA at the time. I was in California with another company, but I remember that morning. I remember driving to work, and I certainly remember where I was and the horrible feeling of loss and tragedy of that day. Many of the lessons of that tragedy are still relevant today, and we have new challenges. Our partners, international and commercial, help us expand our nation's exploration capability, and they also provide challenges in collaboration, communication, and cultural differences. The COVID pandemic and its impact on our ability to meet face-to-face adds new complexity to our jobs. The Columbia accident, the EMU mishap, and other smaller close calls continue to remind us that this business is unforgiving and that our focus can never stray from our task. Questioning our assumptions and being willing to challenge the paradigms that can limit our thinking are just examples of how we must continue to stay vigilant to do our duty. These remembrance events should not make us afraid of doing our jobs, afraid of making a mistake, but rather they are an opportunity to re-examine how we can better be able to see the risks in our flight hardware and take action to characterize and protect our crews to the best of our abilities. In this way, we can honor those who lost their lives in the service of their country. So at this time, I would like to invite Cheryl McNair to come to the podium and make comments. Thank you.
Greetings to all. On behalf of myself, Lorna Onazuka, and our families, including all the Challenger 51L families, it is my pleasure to deliver a message regarding the Challenger 51L crew. To be remembered is a great thing, but to be remembered annually among fellow workers, comrades, colleagues, friends, and family for 35 years is, as my late husband Ron McNair expressed, an honor of greatest magnitude, one that he would be eternally grateful for. I believe such sentiments would be echoed by his fellow crew members, Ellison Onazuka, Dick Scobie, Judy Resnick, Krista McAuliffe, and Gregory Jarvis. It is hard to believe that 35 years have already passed since losing our crew of 7. All were hardworking individuals, devout to their family, and dedicated to their profession and the NASA mission. Their mission encompassed the advancement of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics to build upon for the advancement of their nation. Their loss shines a beacon of light, inspiration, and encouragement for all, particularly in the hearts of those who knew them. It shined also as an encouragement for NASA to continually seek improvement for the best, a better way, and a better future. This better future is left for the present and future workforce to achieve together. Much as Ron's description of Earth's appearance from space as a beautiful oasis, shining brilliant and colorful, without lines and divisions of countries, nations, or people. On behalf of the Challenger families, we extend to you our deepest appreciation for remembering our loved ones. We sincerely thank you.
Thank you, Cheryl, for those wonderful words. Thank you, Mark, for your introductions. My name is Drew Foistel. I currently serve as the Deputy Chief of the Astronaut Office under the leadership of Reed Wiseman, who is honored to be participating today in the T-38 flyover along with 7 astronauts from our crew office. Together with the Astronauts Office representatives on site today and those watching online, we are here to pay tribute to the members of our NASA astronaut family who had followed their dreams and lost their lives, not only for our country, but for humankind in the name of space exploration. The crews of Apollo 1, Challenger, and Columbia, we miss them. We also remember the great sacrifices made by their spouses and children in this unprecedented endeavor. We are thankful and grateful to them all. Our fallen crew members were dedicated to the goal of expanding human presence in space. It is what we, as current astronauts, strive to do in continuation of their legacy and their memory. Without the foundations and service of our brave NASA astronaut men and women, we would never have reached such pinnacles of success, flying frequently to space for decades and conducting groundbreaking science. We have them in our hearts, always. This is a very dynamic time in the era of human space exploration. Our workforce has seen rapid development of hardware and technology and industry growth toward the potential for expanded low Earth orbit operations, as well as human and capital investment designed to return to the surface of the moon with the intent of never really leaving again. And for all that we have done and all that we will do, we keep them with us. And our commitment is strengthened with these new programs so that we do not relax the standards for safety during flight. This annual day of remembrance is a tribute to the heroes of our past, but they are very much a part of our present and our future. We are forever indebted to the families of our lost colleagues. Each year at this time, we must never fail to acknowledge the risks that we face as we forge toward the future. Ad Astra, thank you.
Good morning. It was 54 years ago yesterday since we lost the crew of Apollo 1. And today it's a 35-year anniversary of the loss of the Challenger and its crew. And next Monday, it'll be the 18th anniversary of the loss of the Columbia and its crew. It's a day we need to remember all the sacrifices of all these crewmen and what they did. But also it's a day of remembrance for a number of other astronauts, 5 other astronauts that gave their lives, also contributing to the exploration of space. Their trees are out here as well. Ted Freeman, Elliot See., Charlie Bassett, C.C. Williams, and Sonny Carter. They also sacrificed their lives for a program they believed in. They were all our co-workers and our colleagues and our friends. And it was a keen loss to us all when we lost all of these astronauts. They contributed greatly to the program, and because of their sacrifices, the program became a better program. And you can really look at the sacrifices they made and what they did to make our landing on the moon happen. And also the achievements that we gained on over 100 shuttle flights. The space environment is a hostile one, and it's very unforgiving. And if we're going to be successful, it requires dedication. It requires undivided attention to detail and safety. And as a day of remembrance, I think it's appropriate that we rededicate ourselves to ensuring that we give our best and we really up our attention and our detailed assessment as we prepare to fly again in space, and each and every time we fly in space. If we're going to be successful, that's the only way it's going to happen. And it's important that we do that. But these crewmen that we've lost, they're not really gone. They're here in our hearts and our memories, and they will always be. And I thought I would read a poem this morning that I think says it very well. It's called "Do Not Stand on My Grave and Weep." It's written by Mary Elizabeth Fry. Do not stand at my grave and weep. I am not there, I do not sleep. I am in 1,000 winds that blow. I am the softly falling snow. I am the gentle showers of rain. I am the fields of ripening grain. I am in the morning hush. I'm in the graceful rush of beautiful birds in circling flight. I am the starshine of the night. I am the flowers that bloom. I am in a quiet room. I am in the birds that sing. I am in each lovely thing. Do not stand at my grave and cry. I am not there. I did not die. They're all going to be with us always, lest we forget.
Thank you, Cheryl Drew and Mr. Abbey, for those great, kind words. So we have about 2 minutes for before the flyover. So we'll go ahead and start the moment of silence, and then we'll enjoy the flyover. Thank you.